viewers, our focus is on Lutra brothers. It's game over for the Lutra brothers days after a devastating fire at an upscale nightclub in Goa that claimed the lives of 25 people. The spotlight, in fact, is now on the two brothers who were the owners of this nightclub, Birch by Romeo Lane in Goa. Saurav and Gaurav Luthra have been dragged back to India from Thailand, where they fled hours after the incident on 7th of December. Now, according to sources, viewers, the deportation process for Luthra brothers began yesterday. Indian agencies have now landed in Delhi with Luthra brothers. That's the big update that we are getting for you. According to sources, Goa police are expected to seek their transit remand upon arrival. Colleagues of mine who've been tracking the story closely, live with us, Isha, Priyank, as well as Arunil. Isha is in the same flight in which Luthra brothers are being brought back, are being dragged to India. Isha, over to you.
You're in the flight.
Isha, can you hear me? Yes, go ahead, Isha.
Right, we are currently still in the flight with the Beyond Controllers. There are authorities that are formally arrested our brothers. We're currently still in flight, and they're sitting on the last row. They are accompanied by 3 senior officials. There is a team of law as well. We tried to get no word from them, but they told us that we need to communicate because the Lutra brothers have been objecting. The Lutra brothers have been objecting.
Right. So, Isha, my colleague viewers, is in the same flight in which Luthra brothers are being dragged back. This is an Indigo flight 6E1064 that has landed in the national capital. Isha, can you, if possible, show us around a little bit how much more time before both of them come out of the plane and out of the airport?
Currently the flight is going to be parked on way. It's still moving. You can still see this is the flight that is still currently moving. The Lutra brothers are on the last seat, and when we tried to speak to the officials, they told us that the Lutra brothers have been objecting to media trying to click pictures of them. They're saying that privacy has been violated. But what we also have been told is that now they will be formally arrested. There are multiple teams on at the airport. There are 3 officials, 3 senior officials. Also now be taken to the court in then be formally arrested. The flight is still moving here as we speak. Currently, like as the Lutra brothers are expected to be formally arrested any time soon.
Right. Bear with me, Priyank, as well as Arunil. I'll come to you in just a bit. I want to again go back to my colleague Isha because viewers, Times Now is the only channel. Isha, my colleague, has been, in fact, in Thailand from day one, and she's been tracking the movements of the Luthra brothers. She went to Phuket first, where the Luthra brothers went to. That was their first stop after leaving India on the intervening night of 6th and 7th of December. Then Isha went to Bangkok around the detention center where the Luthra brothers were kept, while the paperwork was going on. And now my colleague Isha, viewers, is in the same flight. It is the Indigo flight in which the Luthra brothers have been brought back from, Bangkok to the national capital. This is Indigo flight 6E1064. What you saw just now was my colleague Isha sitting in this Indigo flight, and in the same flight, in fact, Luthra brothers have been brought back by the officials. They are surrounded by the officials right now. They are sitting on the last row. This is what we have been told. This is what Isha told us. Isha, you've been in Thailand. You've been tracking every move, every movement as far as this case is concerned involving the Luthra brothers. Take us through a little bit more about the paperwork, the documentation, how Indian authorities managed to nab them first from a hotel room and then now bring back to Delhi.
Right, Hina. In fact, we're currently in the aircraft. This is now being parked. We're on the runway before. But when we're on here, the visuals in the plane as well. We are going to try and show the visuals. The last row, it's not very visible from here, but the last row is where the brothers are. They are being accompanied by three officials, three top government officials as well. In fact, they were safely brought here. They safely and they have been stating that their privacy is being violated, so they do not want their pictures clicked. But there are several teams that are currently waiting to formally arrest them. In fact, what we've on the basis of the conversation that we've had with the officials, they've told us that they will be deboarded at the last, and then the primary, the entire aircraft will be emptied, and then only the Lutra brothers will be taken out of the aircraft, and then they will be formally arrested. However, it's also important to know they have luggage as well, so they will also be the teams will also be ensuring that the luggage gets picked up as well, and the Lutras will be facing the law. This is another successful deportation for the Indian authorities. Times Now is currently reporting from the very same flight where the Lutra brothers are.
Right. I know you are inside the same aircraft, but Isha, if possible for our viewers, if you could just turn the camera around and show us, you're telling us that Lutra brothers are on the last row along with the officials. If possible, can you just show us around a little bit, if you could get some visuals? And also, can you talk to us a little bit about the body language? Was there a sense of remorse? Because 25 people lost their lives in the nightclub that is owned by these two men.
Not at all, Hina. In fact, we saw one of the Lutra brothers. The body language was extremely dominant. They were complaining that but you can see the one in the mask. We have been stopped by the people here as well. But walking towards them, you can see that they are on the last row. They will now be escorted back. They will not be escorted. We are being told by the officials here, the raw officials here, to not record as of now. The Lutra brothers will be safely escorted out of here, and then there will be a formal arrest that will take place.
Right. So, viewers, for those of you joining us just now, let's tell you, Times Now is the only channel that's live from the aircraft. It's live from the flight in which Lutra brothers have been brought back to India from Thailand. My colleague Isha has been, getting us all the updates from there. Isha, you were talking to us about the luggage that needs to be picked up. So can you tell us how much is the luggage with them? Was it only for a business meeting, as was being claimed by their legal team earlier, that it was a routine business meeting for which they had gone? Or did they have a lot of luggage with them because they didn't want to face the law here? They wanted to evade arrest and perhaps had a plan to stay somewhere, maybe in Thailand or some other country for a longer time? How much was the luggage?
Like something called personal life map?
Yeah, I understand. There are about three bags, Hina, that we have been told. They are on the last row, and they will be safely escorted. Times Now is the only channel which is live from the same flight that has the two brothers who will now be facing the law. In fact, you can also see currently as well that when we were trying to show the visuals of the two brothers, they have objected to that as well. The air hostesses have also now come in and stopped us, stating that they are personally not comfortable. The officials have also been telling us that the Lutra brothers are not comfortable with being shot. But again, the question is 25 lives were lost, Hina, and we're only here to ask questions. We're only here to seek accountability and ask for justice for the 25 victims. So this is enough of avoiding the law for the Lutras.
Right. And I can see behind you, passengers have already started taking out their luggage. Can you also perhaps, try and show us a little bit around, because this is what the viewers also want to see right now. Where are the Lutra brothers? Are they feeling apologetic? Do they have any remorse at all for what has happened in the property owned by them, and why did they run away when they knew that there is a fire that has claimed the lives of 25 people that included the staff members working in that particular nightclub? They abandoned their own.
Right now, there are several questions that are coming to talk about why especially the same night as especially on the same night as the nightclub went up in flames. We are still in the same flight as the Lutra brothers, and we are expecting that they will be escorted out of here safely.
How many officials are there in total with the Lutra brothers right now, and which exact agency are they from?
There were three officials who have been here. There are three officials. One from, there are also officials from the RAW agency, the CBI, and the Indian embassy staff has also come back with the Lutras. You can see, we will show you visuals. We will try and show you visuals. We will try and show security. We will try and show visuals, but yes, we are being asked to not show visuals. So the Lutra brothers will be escorted out anytime now.
Okay, so in just a few moments from now, the Lutra brothers are going to be, taken out of the aircraft. My colleague Isha is reporting live from this particular aircraft in which the Lutra brothers have been dragged back to India. I'm using the word dragged on purpose because they ran away after getting to know that there has been a fire in the nightclub owned by them that has claimed the lives. They knew they had done something wrong. Otherwise, why will anybody run away, leaving their own people? Isha, now coming back to you, if you could describe for our viewers the body language. Okay, we'll try and reconnect with my colleague Isha in just a bit. Meanwhile, let me also go across to my other colleagues who've been tracking every angle of this story. The case that shocked the entire country, Goa nightclub inferno. Priyank Tripathi live with us. Also live is my colleague Arunil. Priyank, firstly, can you bring us up to speed with what happens the moment Lutra brothers come out of the airport?
Yes, Atina, but with visuals, I would like to show you, but very interesting development which is happening because generally someone who's traveling from an international flight can be taken out from the international VVIP gate depending on the protocol. But look at the kind of deployment which has also been made by the Delhi Police Crime Branch at this location, which is right on the opposite side. So certainly there is a bit of surprise which is being planned by the Delhi police officials. They know it for the fact that there will be so many media crews. So they are trying to doubt us. But let's see who wins, whether the Delhi police finally manages to keep Lutras away from the eyes of Times camera or not. Well, talking about the procedure, Lutras have stepped out from the particular flight. This is what we can tell to our viewers. And within 2 to 3 minutes of time period, officially these accused will be arrested. So what we can certainly sense that soon after they will be crossing the immigration section, because the officials will be there at the immigration section where they will be waiting for these accused, because that is an area which is a no-go area for any other officer. So since till the time it actually happens, the formal arrest will not be happening. So it's just a matter of 2 to 3 minutes when we can break this information that Lutras will be arrested, because this is what I am being told by the officials in the Goa police. Let me tell you, 7-member team of the Goa police team is still here, including a women officer who's a senior rank IPS officer and other officers from the concerned police station jurisdiction who are still here. These vehicles which I was trying to show you is from the Delhi Police Crime Branch, because they are the nodal agency here in India, nodal unit of the Delhi Police, which is supposed to provide assistance to those individuals. So multiple movement here. The officials have been moving here because they have been attempt to take the accused from any other particular gate so that they can be a bit of surprise. So the movements are happening on both the gates. At one gate, our colleague Shifali is reporting on, and one gate I am there. While talking about the process, certainly Lutras will be arrested soon after they will be crossing the immigration portion after showing their emergency travel certificate. That's a key word, Hina, because that emergency travel certificate was given to the Lutras with the assistance of the Indian High Commission there, I beg your pardon, Indian Embassy in Bangkok with the Immigration Department of the Thai authorities. This is a certificate which is only meant for these individuals to fly from Thailand to come to the location, that particular port from where they started their journey off. Delhi was the location where these Lutras took the flight, and from Delhi itself, the Lutras went back to, Thailand. From there, they are being deported, so obviously they have to land here. From now onwards, soon after the official arrest will happen at the IGI airport where we are reporting on, the Lutras will be taken to the Patiala House Court. In the meanwhile, they can also be stopped for the medical legal certificate, because that is certainly something which need to be acquired from the government doctor. We exactly don't know that whether the MLC will be taken up from this location or not. But looking at the situation, depending on the situation, it is most likely that Lutras will be taken within an hour's time from here to Patiala House Court. There it could be a process of approximately around 1 hour of time period before the order copy can be taken by the Goa police official, and then they will again have to come back to this IGI airport, fly to Goa, from where Arunil has been reporting on.
Okay, so all of this, Priyank, you're telling us could happen today itself? Today only they could be taken to Goa?
Yes.
Okay.
Few hours.
Okay. Stay on with us, Priyank
Yes,
Tripathi.
they will be taken to Goa
Okay,
today
stay
itself,
on with
because,
us. Let me go across to my colleague Shefali as well, who is also joining us live from the IGI airport. Shefali, could you just show us around the kind of security that you can see around you? Because, it's time for the Lutra brothers to come out of the aircraft and face the law here in India.
So there's a lot of confusion here at IGI airport. We are at currently gate number 6, where there are security personnel deployed. So just in case the Lutra brothers are taken out from gate number 6, we can see these security personnel here. Apart from this, there's another gate where a lot of media personnel and security has been beefed up over there. Barricades have been put up at that gate as well, where other teams of Times Now are placed. And it is also said that the both brothers can leave from there. You can see we are showing you the inside visuals. This is from where the Lutra brothers will either come from the front side of the gate or directly go on the right side, the other gate, and that is and from there they will move towards for their medical or for the Patiala House Court.
Yeah, stay on with us, Shefali. Let me also go across to my colleague Arunil, who is live with us from Goa. Arunil, as Priyank was mentioning for our viewers, that within hours from now, they could be back at the IGI airport for boarding a flight to Goa, where they will be facing the law.
Well, certainly, yes, Ina. I was speaking to one of the top police officials from Goa. In fact, at present, I'm reporting from the main police headquarters in Goa itself. The Goa police is maintaining now that we have arrested the Lutra brothers. It is their jurisdiction. They want support from the local police. That will be the Delhi police. But yes, Lutra brothers have been arrested now. Now, how much time the Goa police is going to take to get them back to the place where it all began? Basically, Arpora North Goa police station, from where the fire had broken out, and within around 90 minutes, Lutra brothers escaped to Thailand. Basically, this is a massive victory for India's agencies as well, for Goa police as well, who have been coordinating relentlessly with document work to get the main culprits of these 25 innocent lives that were being lost. Despite the kind of laxicities that were being shown at the pub as well. No fire safety equipment, no fire exit as well. Despite that, a fire show was happening. When Lutra brothers exactly will be brought to Goa, what will be the procedure followed in Delhi? That our reporters from Delhi will be keeping a close eye on, whether Lutra brothers will be produced in the local court in Delhi, and subsequently they will be brought to Goa, or immediately the Goa police can swing into action. We will be updating our viewers soon. But yes, Times Now is tracking each and every movement related to this extremely gruesome fire that broke out in North Goa. From Goa, we have been reporting, basically trying to dig into each and every detail and investigation. And we were there in Thailand as well on the trail of Lutra brothers. We've been reporting from same very flight of Luthra brothers, trying to ask those tough questions, asking those tough questions, not only to Luthras but to the government and the other bodies that are responsible in Goa as well.
Right. Arunil, stay on with us. In fact, as you're telling us, what we have also learned is that Luthra brothers have been arrested by Goa police. They have, remember viewers, landed at IGI airport in the national capital. We'll try and reconnect with my colleague Isha as well for you, because Isha has been in the same aircraft, has been in the same flight in which Luthra brothers were in fact brought back to India. It was an Indigo flight 6E1064 from Bangkok to Delhi. The flight landed a couple of minutes ago, and in just a few moments from now we can expect them reaching the immigration counter, and then of course they will be brought out of the airport. Let me go back to my colleagues Priyank Tripathi as well as Shefali as well, who are reporting live from outside the IGI airport. Shefali, any movement that you're seeing around you?
Huh?
Shefali?
That both the Luthra brothers will be out any moment. We are showing you the visuals of inside of IGI airport, where this is from where the Luthra brothers will be seen, will cross the whole channel from here and will move out from here. So far we have not seen them crossing. So far they have not come out, but yes, it is certain that this is where they will cross the place and come out from the gate.
Okay, Shefali, stay on with us. My colleague Bhavtosh is also joining us live right now for more on this big story. Bhavtosh is live from outside the Patiala House Court. So Times Now has got its biggest team of reporters, viewers, tracking every angle of this particular story. Goa Inferno, the probe that happened, and the way Luthra brothers are now being brought back from Thailand. Bhavtosh, I'll come to you in just a bit. Let me go across to my colleague Priyank Tripathi as well, who is also live from outside the IGI airport. Priyank, if you could just talk to us a little bit about, how it was a multi-agency operation. It was a result of that multi-agency operation that Luthra brothers within days are back in India.
Yes, Satina, that's a very big success for the Indian agencies, because this is another successful deportation where multiple agencies were roped in, and that was done with coordination of the Goa police officials. Soon after this fire broke out, the police official from Goa department were busy in trying to control the situation, help those people who were affected because of the fire, and the fire continued till 5 o'clock in the morning. Then they started looking for those owners, and the owners would have been contacted by them. But these Luthras were not reachable. What they got to know after an hour or so, that these brothers have managed to flee away from the country, knowing the fact that there are strict visa restriction which is there in Bangkok. It's visa on arrival. They landed in Bangkok, and then agencies got their social media posts. There itself, Indian agencies decided that this is not done. This is enough of flouting the norm, and they should have come to the police official. Following to which, the Goa police team had sent a unit they cultivated on their local asset. This is very inside information which I'm giving. The local asset then provided this information to the Indian Immigration Department regarding their presence in the particular hotel. Then the Indian Embassy was contacted, and through Indian Embassy, the Immigration Department of the Thai authorities were alerted from where the IMM, which is the Immigration Department of Thailand officials, actually reached to this Indigo hotel from where the Luthra brothers have been deported. Then the lengthy paperwork continued for at least 4 days. This paperwork included very secretive and very channelized manner documentation work which was sent from the Immigration Department of Thai authorities to the Indian High Commission. Then the Indian High Commission got an emergency travel certificate for both the brothers, which has finally made it successful for the agencies to bring them here. Since CBI was the nodal agency for the blue corner notice, which was later on procured in this particular time period by the Goa police official, CBI officials were there in Bangkok, and they are the one who are bringing these individuals from Bangkok in consultation with the immigration officers and the Indian High Commission Embassy officials from Bangkok. So that's a lengthy process. Now let me tell you to our viewers what is happening right now. Luthra brothers have got down from the plane. Our colleagues have been reporting from the flight itself, which has brought the Lutra brothers from Bangkok to India. They have been put formally arrested by the IO of this particular investigation, because the Goa police team had gone 2 hours before the flight could have actually landed here. There are multiple surprise things which is being done by the Delhi police official to try to save or escort the Lutras from here to the Patiala House Court, where they have to be produced. So that process is still going on. Whether we don't know, our camera or Shefali's camera will be able to capture those visuals. But we are on alert. Let's see how much more time it will take for the Lutras to come out from this airport.
Right.
But from here onwards, once they start from here, since they have been formally arrested, they will be taken to a hospital for the MLC and then Patiala House Court, from where Bhavtosh is reporting on.
Right. Stay on with us, Priyank. Let me also go across to my colleague Bhavtosh for more on this. Arunil continues to be with us as well. So is my colleague Shefali. Okay, we'll go across to Bhavtosh in just a bit. But let me go back to my colleague Arunil as well. Arunil, now, if you could talk to us a little bit about the charges that both the brothers are facing.
Well, basically, the DGP of Goa Police is holding a crucial meeting now. All the top police officers being part of the meeting. A legal team is been sought. Basically, their advice is also been sought. How to develop, how to basically bring about a watertight case against the Lutra brothers. They absconding is again a grave insensitivity that they showed, obviously making it more difficult for them. Everything will be notified by the Goa police. The other cases of fire incidents that have happened across India, like the Kamla Mills fire case, is also been studied properly to ensure maximum punishment to the Lutra brothers. So basically, the Goa police clearly swinging into action. Their team is in Delhi showing arrest of Lutra brothers, but simultaneously at the police headquarters as well, a meeting has been held to decide future course of action whenever the Lutra brothers land in Goa. What will be the plan of action from the Goa police? What exactly, how the case will be strengthened by them to ensure culpability as well as maximum punishment to Lutra brothers, who insensitively escaped from India when 25 innocent lives were dying in their were lost in their pub, which was poorly managed. There were no fire safety equipments in place, no fire exits that were there.
Serious lapses as well that we have also reported on our channel. Arunil, stay on with us. Bhavtosh, my colleague, is also back with us. So is my colleague Shefali. Bhavtosh, now, like I was discussing with Priyank also earlier, that it was a multi-agency operation. There was an arrest warrant against them first, then the CBI issued a blue corner notice, and then the centre used Section 10A of the Passport Act to suspend their passports.
Yes, Hina, in fact, it took them coordination between several agencies to get them back. India has not been successful in getting back fugitives, whether it's Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya or anyone else, and but it was close coordination, and as luck would have been, they were in fact caught within 4 days, and when they were caught, they were in fact hiding in a hotel in Phuket, and immediately as soon as they were caught, they were detained by the Thai authorities, first in Phuket and then shifted to Bangkok. Though it took them around 4 days to bring them here, they will be produced here at Patiala House Court, and here the transit remand will be sought. Once transit remand will be taken, they will be immediately shifted to Goa. But the question is, will the Goa police investigate this case properly? Because the backdoor diplomacy as well as investigations have taken place. They have been brought here. The question is, will the Goa police give justice to 25 family members who have lost their loved one only because of apathy that has been shown by the owners? In the hearing that had taken place earlier in the lower courts, they in fact said the vicarious liability does not lie with them. They in fact claimed that they went to Bangkok because they had business interests, and various other excuses were given by them that clearly showed their apathy on the part of Luthra brothers. The Indian embassy handled it in a very deft manner. This clearly shows that India wants them to face the trial. They have been booked under sections of culpable homicide. Their hotel in Goa has also been in fact demolished, but they have other business interests, and this case clearly shows the links between the businessmen, the police as well as politicians. And the Goa Chief Minister has said that this matter will be investigated. The question is, will they investigate this matter, or like any other criminal case, this will be in fact be confined to a dustbin, and as time passes by, these Luthra brothers will get bail. In the hearing that took place last week, the brothers in fact said that the management has been arrested and they should not be arrested. They in fact sought a bail of 4 weeks, but the court said that this is completely wrong. If they want to take bail, then they should ideally go to the concerned court in Goa. When the hearing was taking place, they even claimed that they have a threat on life. This was completely rejected by the Goa court. As far as Patiala House Court is concerned, security has been beefed up here. There is a massive traffic jam in and around Patiala House Court, and the police deployment has also been increased. The crime branch of Delhi Police along with the Goa Police will be coming here producing the accused. Now, this is the same court where earlier, around a month back, Anmol Bishnoi also came here, and he was in fact brought from US. Earlier in this year, Tahavur Rana was also produced. So India has been successful in deporting some high-profile criminals, including terrorists, but this is a different case. This is a tragic incident of a fire in which the owner, within hours after hearing the incident, decided to flee rather than face the law. And the question that many is asking, that will they remain behind bars, or they will use the legal loopholes to get out of the jail as soon as the matter in fact is not heard as much as it is being covered and tracked by the media, and they in fact use their money and muscle power and also influence the witnesses. As of now, the Goa police has said that they will investigate this matter in a very professional manner. They will immediately file a charge sheet in this case, but time will tell whether the promises that have been made by the Chief Minister and Goa DGP actually means what they are saying to the public as well as to the media.
Okay, all right. To update our viewers, Bhavtosh is joining us from outside the Patiala House Court, where the Lutra brothers will be brought in shortly. Shefali and Priyanka joining us from the Indira Gandhi International Airport, where they've just landed a little while ago. In fact, Times Now are reporting from inside the flight as well, where the Lutra brothers were brought in, because my colleague Isha was also traveling in the very same Indigo flight that the Lutra brothers also took to be brought back to the country. Priyank is live with us with the details on the agencies and the coordination, and Arunil from Goa. We also have guests joining us this afternoon, Nirmal Kaur, former IPS officer, joining us on the broadcast, and Aditya Pratap, a lawyer, on the broadcast with us. But first, let me go across to Priyank. Priyank, when are they expected? The Luthra brothers have already landed in the country. How long is the process going to take? Because we're told that initially they will be brought to the court, where the transit remand will be taken, and then they will go to Goa, where they will face the law.
Yes, Sati Pratibha, the Luthra brothers have been brought to India, to the national capital, from the port which they took to leave from here, and that was the Indira Gandhi International Airport, from where we have been reporting on. The Delhi police, the CISF, all the team officials have been deployed to provide proper security and a smooth exit of the Luthra brothers from the international airport to the Patiala House Court. In the meanwhile, they will also have a stopover point at the Medical Legal Certificate Center, which is any of the government hospital. They have been arrested formally at the immigration by the Goa police official, the team which was already there at this particular location, and very soon they will be taken out from this particular location to the Patiala House Court. This is a process which has taken at least 6 to 7 days of time period since the time they were detained by the Thai immigration officials, and now they are being taken to the Patiala House Court. So it's a very big success for the Indian agencies, which has finally managed to have another successful deportation from Thailand or any other foreign land towards India. What is also important that there have been series of development which we are also witnessing at this moment, where many of the VVIP visits are there, and in the meanwhile these two high-profile criminals are also being brought to the country. From the next few hours, what we can certainly sense that after the Lutra brothers will be taken to the Patiala House Court, they will again be brought back to this particular location where they have to take another flight back to Goa. The location where these investigation has been going on, the location where they have committed the crime, the location where all these 25 individuals, innocent people who had trusted these individuals to going by the claim which was done by the resort, had lost their life. So this is a very lengthiest process. This might sound for the viewers that because it has taken so many days, but I would say this is the fastest deportation which has happened in the history of independent India, where the accused who had managed to flee away from India are brought back to India within 10 to 12 days of time period. So in a short while from now, we are expecting that Lutra brothers will be coming out with the Goa police official team at this IGI airport, and from here onward, they will be taken to Patiala House Court.
Okay, all right. I'll come back to you, Priyank, in just a moment. Arunil is also with us, and he is in Goa. But before that, I also want to introduce Nirmal Kaur, and I want to ask you, and also, of course, mention that this is a very big moment because it's been 10 days since the blaze in Goa, and the details that have been revealed by the police officials are extremely chilling. 1.5 hours, even as the blaze was continuing in the nightclub, these owners of the club were trying to flee.
Yes, that is very, very unfortunate that they have no sense of, responsibility. They were running a nightclub. They were very happy making profits out of it. They did not even bother following the regulations on fire or whatever the other civic regulations are. And the local regulator also, whoever the regulator was, they are the fire department or the local panchayat, they did not bother checking out on those, and unfortunately 25 people lost their life. That could have been easily avoided if fire precautions were taken. And on top of it, the owners flee the country as if they are not responsible at all. It is, they want to just save their own skins. Whether someone dies or, all those people who have been helping them on tremendous profits, their lives do not matter to them at all. So but I would say on the whole, it is a success of the Indian diplomacy, the police department, and all the paperwork that was done in a very elegant manner, in a very quick manner, that they have been brought back to India, and they will definitely be justice here. And now we have to see that all the three organs of criminal justice system, the police, the prosecution, and the judiciary, they all coordinate and bring them to justice so that those 25 lives, and this should act as such a deterrence that no one dare do it in the future. So this has to be handled in a manner that sends a message out to all those possible potential, these kind of profit seekers, that you cannot play with the lives of innocents, you cannot play with the lives of citizens like this.
Okay, all right. Let me also take in an update from Arunil, who is joining us from Goa. And Arunil, the police officials have also made it a watertight case. They've also been collecting evidence. And for 10 days now, as the investigations were going on as well, the police officials have also spoken to several eyewitnesses from the area as well. Take us through the details of how the Goa police have prepared the case as the Lutra brothers arrive in the country.
Well, right now also, Pratibha, a key meeting has been held by the DGP of Goa with the senior police officers. The legal team is also present to basically make a watertight case against the Lutra brothers. What the Goa police also feels is that an example clearly needs to be set out over here. The reason for that is the Lutra brothers have behaved that because they have money, because they have contacts, they can do anything. Firstly, they used the laxicities in the system as well to make their pub on a land which was designated for a salt pan. Then later on also, they tweaked the several government rules, paid off the local politicians, and then they were running a pub, having fire show over there without having any kind of proper fire safety equipments in place. Fire exit was also not there. And after the horrific fire took place, they showed grave insensitivity, again showing their muscle power, or rather money power, to escape to a country like Thailand. Yes, Priyank was also pointing out that this is
just a moment, Arunil, interrupting you. We have the first pictures of the Lutra brothers in the country. This is just as they